to the left. Grab it. Eyes on the right. Hang on. Oh, that was close.
Mother Panther, we have gas on station. Contact boss man on the AFO Freak for Fast Mover and Warthog 5. Roger, Panther. We have eyes on those.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Medal of Honor for the PS3, and this game is also available on the Xbox 360 and PC. Alright, so Medal of Honor is basically, or has been getting, mediocre reviews. I believe IGN gave it a 6, G4 gave it a 4 out of 5, and it's been getting pretty much mixed reviews from just about everyone. And, they seem to be complaining about the main thing, the multiplayer. But this is only the single player review. If you want to see my thoughts on the multiplayer, I encourage you to go watch the multiplayer footage on my channel. It should be in the multiplayer gameplay playlist. Alright, so I pretty much liked the campaign of Medal of Honor. I thought it was pretty good, pretty action packed, and overall did a good job at storytelling. What's basically going on is you're playing as a variety of different characters, both from the Tier 1 operatives to the Army Rangers, Navy SEALs, and you're basically, this is supposed to be like a modern warfare kind of style. Now, keep in mind, this is the first Medal of Honor game that takes place in this sort of modern warfare, today's society, but I have to say that overall, the game has a pretty good pacing and, storytelling. I really liked the campaign for a number of reasons, and the story helped me just get involved more with it, and it really is. Once I think you get into it, and that is if you get into it, it starts becoming a pretty good experience. I'm telling you right now, hands down, this is the most realistic war experience I've ever had. When you have shooters like Modern Warfare 2, for example, and you're looking at those games, but those games are basically the way they were shot and the way they're made and the way the campaign was overall progresses. It was basically meant to look like it's a movie, an action movie or something like that. But with this game, you're pretty much in the heart of Afghanistan, killing the Talibans and stuff like that. This game is pretty much fun. I think a lot of the bad reviews were from from people who had bad experiences with game, and that's basically fine. I mean, based on your experience, you're supposed to be telling what you think about the game, and the review for me is not going to be as bad as other people, but yeah, the story is just pretty good here, and it definitely sends the message that it was supposed to send. I mean, by the end of it, you really do, look differently on the men and women in uniform who are out there in, fighting for our country. That is, if you live in the United States. Let's see, graphic-wise, this game is actually pretty good. I like the graphics. They had some cool effects. There's destructible objects, so on and so forth. The graphics are really good. In particular, the facial animations. The facial animations are really good. All the characters look really realistic, and the transition between cutscenes and the actual gaming footage is actually not that bad. And not to say it looks pretty good both ways. I really liked the story and the graphics, and just helped me get into the game better, so to speak. So now we're gonna move on to gameplay. It's a typical first-person shooter. I mean, there's not really a lot of variety you're gonna get out of here. You're basically with a squad at all times, and you're basically just taking down different areas in Afghanistan, and just basically completing missions. I mean, it's a typical first-person shooter. Go there, kill these people, then go somewhere else, kill another group of people. You know what I'm talking about if you played other shooters. And yeah, the gameplay is actually not that bad. Now, there are a couple of frame rate drops, but it doesn't drop dramatically to the point where it's unplayable. If you want to go and head over to the multiplayer section, you'll notice that the multiplayer does have some freezing issues and so on and so forth, which I do hope they will patch in the near future. Something I really liked about the gameplay is that it has this new peek and lean system, which basically allows you in cover to peek over to different sides, and shoot enemies and stuff like that. But the gameplay is overall, it's really good, and it just gives it just offers a really cool experience. Like I said, this is the most realistic war game I've played, and this is the first Medal of Honor game I have attempted to. But yeah, overall, Medal of Honor isn't a bad game at all. I think it's a great shooter with a lot of untapped potential, and I think that if people started, to actually put some more time into the game and learn to master it, they'll actually be pretty good. So I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10. Definitely try it out. It's a pretty good game once you get into it, and the story is pretty good. Multiplayer's just as good. Well, it has its issues, but you can go over to my multiplayer gameplay section to find out what I think about that.